But when it came to speaking in front of a camera and just doing this kind of thing, there's something about it that just makes you really uncomfortable. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Orit here. In this video, I'm going to be sharing 7 different speaking on camera tips to help improve the quality and clarity of your videos. Now, these tips are all ones that I still use to this day, and I've used them for the hundreds and hundreds of videos that we've been releasing on our channel. And it really took a while to get comfortable with the camera. You know, I come from a performing background, so I'm a singer and I'm used to performing on camera for music videos. But when it came to speaking in front of a camera and just doing this kind of thing, there's something about it that just makes you really uncomfortable. And, you know, still to this day, I look at my videos and I'm like, this could have been better. I could have done this better. So tip number 1 that I have for you is actually being able to let go. Being able to let go of yourself and all of your inhibitions, all of the things that are going through your head, those thoughts that are like, what if I don't look good? What if I don't sound good? What if I'm not saying this right? What if what I'm saying makes no sense at all? So all of these things have to be taken into account. You have to take those thoughts and throw them out the window because they will drag you down. So what I mean by let go is to actually think of why you are producing the video to begin with. What is the bigger picture? Why does this video that you're filming matter? For me, every time when I'm filming a video, what really helps to get me out of my head is thinking about all of those people and our subscribers and the people who stumble upon our videos and leave comments that say, thanks so much. I've been searching the internet for so long to find out how to do this, and your video was awesome. And so I think about those people. I think about those people that, you know, if I wouldn't have filmed that video to begin with, then you know, I wouldn't have been able to help someone. So before you sit down, you gotta really think about the bigger picture, the why. Why are you putting this together? And that really helps you let go of the fact that it's not about you and what's going on over here with you speaking in front of the camera, but it's really about the bigger picture and why you are making the video to begin with. Tip number 2 is to make a outline or a script before you film a video. So before I filmed this video, I actually sat down and wrote down the 7 tips that I wanted to share with you guys. I had to think about it and I wrote it down. You know, some people actually write out word for word scripts before they film a video. You might find that helps for you too. I actually found that it prevented me from being most natural on camera because I was trying to memorize the lines and I was trying to remember whatever I wrote down in the script, which would mess me up when I'm communicating. So for me, right now, I didn't write a word for word script. I'm just going off of the tips, the outlines that I wrote down. And so I'll look at it between each tip. I'll look at the tip and be like, okay, so that's what I'm talking about. And then I'll come in front of camera and just start talking about it, just flow through it. So if you're not at that level yet where you can just work off of a simple point form outline, then go ahead and write out the script word for word. It's okay. You have to know what works for you. But the biggest thing here is to be prepared with what you're going to talk about before you come on camera, because that's what's really going to help you seem the most natural and the most confident when you do speak. And keep in mind, when you make mistakes when you're talking, it's okay. Like, we have a way of cutting those mistakes out, right? It's called jump cut editing, meaning you talk, and when you get to a certain mistake, like you trip up on your words, like I've already done many times in this video, you can actually cut that out and then just jump over to the next from when you're picking up from your last line. I'll actually put a link to that other video that we've created on how to do jump cut editing so that you can easily just edit those errors out. Tip number 3 is, you know, when you're on camera and it's just you and the lens. I'm just staring into some glass right now. But in actuality, when you're watching this, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to lots of other people who are going to be watching this video, right? So the third tip is to really visualize when you're filming in front of camera, is to really visualize who it is that you're talking to on the other end of that lens. You might find that if you think about your best friend, or if you think about a friend that you feel really comfortable talking to, think about them when you're on camera. It's almost like, you really have to visualize this person when you're speaking, because that way, however you're communicating becomes more of a conversation, and it flows more and it becomes more natural. Maybe whoever you're visualizing is actually a client or somebody who's told you they've helped you so much and they look up to you. So visualize that you're talking to them, and this will really help improve the quality of your communication. Tip number 4 is to prepare your environment. Your environment really, really affects how you perform. It affects your behaviors in the now. It affects your thoughts and everything that's going on for you right now. So you really want to create an environment that will be conducive to you feeling good on camera, to you feeling comfortable on camera. If you are forced to film in an environment where there's lots of people around you, well, maybe that's not a great place to start. Maybe it's just you and the camera and nobody else is around, so that you can really hone your skill. You might want to go ahead and choose something like a quiet environment, something where you can put pieces of colorful inspiration around you, or quotes, something that makes you feel good. Think about what type of environment would make you feel comfortable, would make you feel most like yourself, and go ahead and try filming in that environment. For me, when I first started out, I had to make sure there were absolutely zero distractions, none. I had to make sure there's nobody around. I had to make sure it was completely silent. And I had to be in my own space. And that was the space that I was most comfortable in. And the more you do these videos, the more you speak in front of camera, you will get better at it. It takes a ton of practice. But the more you do it, the more you're able to not really care about what's going on in your environment. You're just in your zone as soon as you step in front of the camera. Tip number 5 is a little superficial, but it works, and that's to look good. Because when you look good, you feel good. You don't have to totally dress up and everything. It's just a matter of, wear something that makes you feel good, makes you feel comfortable, makes you feel most like yourself. If that means, putting on a cool blazer, awesome. If that means just, wearing jeans and being most casual, cool. That's awesome. That works for you. Girls, if that means doing your makeup, putting on some red lipstick, awesome. Do whatever makes you feel good in front of the camera, because what you are wearing and the way that you look absolutely affects your confidence. So when you are in that space of, hey, I look good, I feel good, then you're most able to put that confidence out on camera when you're speaking. Tip number 6, along the same lines of feeling good and wanting to extend a good emotion out to your viewers when they watch your video, you want to energize yourself before you come on camera, so that when you're stepping in front of the lens, you're just excited, you're energized, you're ready to go. You're excited about sharing whatever it is, your message, with the other people who will be watching this. So do what you need to do to energize yourself before you step in front of the camera. Maybe that means having a venti Starbucks latte. Maybe that means grabbing some sugar. Maybe that means a more healthier way, instead of putting caffeine and sugar in your body, is listening to a song that totally pumps you up. For me, Eminem, Lose Yourself, totally does it. Beyonce, Who Run the World, or actually the song's called Run the World, Girls. That song totally does it. So just choose certain things that pump you up and energize you, because when you're in that state and you're speaking from that state, it's going to definitely connect and come across with the viewers who are watching your video. And the last tip I have for you guys, and this is a huge one, this is an ongoing tip for every single time you step in front of the camera, just keep doing it. Just do it over and over and over again. The more you step in front of the camera, that's the only way that you're going to be able to push through. You know, I am my worst critic, and I'm sure you can relate if you look at a video that you just filmed and you're like, this is crap, I can do so much better. Or, you know, you're comparing yourself to all of the other videos that are on YouTube that, like, these people know how to speak all of a sudden. And you're feeling, you know, disappointed. You're feeling frustrated that you're not at that level. Well, the way that they got there is just by doing more and more and more and more videos. And that's really the truth, is just through practice, because it's the ones who push past that frustration and that, you know, feeling not good about their own work. It's the ones who push past that really end up being the people that we look up to. So I really encourage you, if you want to get better at speaking on video, do it often. Maybe do a publishing schedule for yourself and set a goal. Maybe it's doing 1 or 2 videos a week. The more you do it, the better you will get at it. I promise you. There is a quote that I read from a book called The Artist's Way, and I can't remember exactly what it says, but she talks about how you have to take care of the quantity when it comes to your creativity. And this is creation, right? Creating a video, that's part of your creativity. When it comes to creativity and your creations, you have to take care of quantity and let the universe take care of quality. And I love that quote, because it's not like you're saying, oh, just screw quality, I'm not going to care about whether I'm good or not. It's really about just focusing on the fact that you're creating one video at a time. You know, do your outline, look good, feel prepared, picture that person that you're speaking to on the other side of the camera, doing all of those things and really focusing on pumping out one video at a time. And the more you do that, the more you will get better at it. Quality will take care of itself. And also watch your own videos too, because when you're watching them, you're better able to critique yourself. And maybe if you're brave enough, share it with someone and let them critique you. Like I said, that's the only way that you're going to get better. If you just filmed your first video and you want to share it with me, I would love to take a look at it, and I'll even leave my feedback as well. So please leave a link down to that video in the comment section below, and I'd be happy to take a look at it for you. All right, guys, well, those are my 7 tips for speaking in front of the camera. I hope this video has been helpful for you. And if it has, please let us know by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel for more good video stuff coming your way. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Back from the dead.